So, today I have gotten something in the mail. I've gone ahead and Mad About Horror. This is not a sponsor or anything, I'm just thanking them. I really want to thank you, Mad About Horror, for giving me this. Well, obviously I had to pay for it, but it's still a beauty. I mean, look at it. Look at it. This is something I've been waiting for a long time. Neca, when they first announced they were going to make this, and they showed the images, I was over the moon with it, being a big fan of Halloween 2. So, obviously, today we're going to be looking at the Halloween 2 Neca sort of 2-pack. It comes with the Ultimate Michael Myers and a Dr. Loomis figure. And I'm so excited for the Dr. Loomis figure because I've got a Halloween 2 Michael Myers Ultimate, but I haven't got a Loomis yet. I've got the retro cloth one, which came with Laurie, but I haven't got, an Ultimate Loomis, so to speak. One that's, not retro cloth and is plastic like the others. So, let's have a look at the box. So from looking at the inside of the packaging, obviously we have this really beautiful screen window here. You can have a look at all the different, I suppose different positions or whatnot at the moment. But anyway, we get this beautiful sideshow of the Loomis and Michael. Two separate versions, obviously. Bloody-eyed Michael, normal Michael, and then Loomis without the jacket, and then with the jacket. So that's pretty cool. But the main interest right now is the inside of the box. It's that shiny, you can see my reflection. But you get Loomis, you get Michael, you get a head sculpt for Michael right here, which is the bloodshot eyes when Laurie shoots him in the face. Good aim on her, though. You get all the accessories you get with the Ultimate Michael Myers from Halloween 2, including the pumpkin, except for this one's a bit different. The pumpkin's a bit different. You get two guns, like Loomis came with in the Laurie 2-pack, and you get Dr. Loomis, along with some arms back behind these weapons. You can't see them, but we'll take a closer look. And these arms are just sort of there to, so you can change the jacket. So you take these arms off here. You take these arms off and you put the jacket off, and then you can have him without his big trench coat. So that's quite nice. Down here in the corner, don't know if you can see that. Down here in the corner, we have different hands. We have a separate hand for Loomis, just one, but it's pretty cool. We get the lighter hand, it's time, Michael. And then we have these hands here, which are for Michael, so he can swap around for his different tools and weapons. And we also, one of the best features, which I'll be displaying, Michael, is the fire pieces. We get a better look at those on the back. So here's a better look of the back. We get Loomis shooting at Michael in one frame. We get Loomis in the middle, a bunch of shots of Michael, but the best part, like I was saying, is the fire effects you get to put on Michael as if he's just been set alight, which is perfect, and I'll be displaying him with that. So without further ado, let's get into the box. So now they're out of the box, the first thing we're going to do is take a look at the figures themselves and then the accessories. So, starting off with, let's say we'll start off with Michael because he's the most easiest to look at the moment. I think this figure is pretty darn good. I think that it's definitely different from the Ultimate Halloween 2 Michael we got in the past. His coveralls feel different, they look different. His mask is more accurate, in my opinion, to the actual movie. Whereas the one we got in the Ultimate Halloween 2 Michael Myers set, it was just sort of, it looked right, but it didn't look right at the same time. So I definitely know that this is sort of a different head design, and I'm all for it. He also comes with his, his gunshots in his coverall. You can see the gunshots in his coveralls there. He's got one in his shoulder, a few around his stomach. So I like the addition and attention to detail, along with the fact he has the knitting needle wound right there, which is another good thing to look at. Attention to detail is amazing. Loomis looks amazing, let's just be honest. His face looks accurate. He has that sort of curious, mysterious look to him. He's sort of nervous looking and paranoid, but at the same time sort of determined to find the shape that's haunting Haddonfield on Halloween night. So I really love the figure. I love the figure's sort of like hunched over look. It definitely reminds me of Donald Pleasance from the movie. Definitely so accurate. You could use this for a Halloween 1 sort of idea as well, because Loomis in that film is literally the same. So yeah, these figures are amazing though. The attention to detail is just so nice. He's got a really wonderful sort of colorization to him, and overall he just looks absolutely wonderful. I just can't get over the fact we've got a Loomis figure now, a new updated one. So yeah, those are really nice figures. So here is Loomis in his second form, which is without the jacket. Really do like this look, but I might keep the jacket on. I do like it. It's got a nice sort of texture to it. There's these little speckles around his suit, which I do like. Gives it more of a sort of texturized color to it, and quite a nice feel. Now, the suit itself, you know, it's not very much to talk about. I mean, we don't really see him too much without his jacket off. But, you know, it does look accurate to the movie still, which is really nice to see. Got the creases on the back as well. And overall, he does look very nice with it on. He does look very nice with the jacket and without the jacket. So either way, two awesome figures. Here are the accessories. We have quite a few things to go through, so I'm just going to skip past them all real quick. Most of these, we know what they are. We've seen them in other sets, or we are very familiar with what they are anyway. So starting off with the hand sculpts down here, these are for Michael. I'll just show one because they're all the same really, just different sort of ideas. So the hand sculpt here for Michael is a closed one. He's also got open ones, and there's not much to say. I mean, there's nice attention to detail with all the veins on his hands right there, and it does look very nice. It does look like the other hands we got for the other Halloween 2 Michael Myers figure, but I think it just looks very nice in general. And obviously we come with 4 of these for his weapons or to hold things, or we got open hand ones for him to grab, or, you know, maybe he's just neutral, maybe he's not grabbing anything at all. So that's there. Nice clear plastic syringe. It looks like it's got a substance in it, maybe. I know he does use a syringe in the film, but I think it's a clear syringe because he injects all the air into the nurse's skull. So yeah, we have got a needle before with the other Michael Myers from Halloween 2, and it's really nice. I have a few of these now. They really are a nice addition to the whole Halloween 2 thing. Next is the Elrod knife. I think it's the Elrod knife, if I'm not mistaken. It's what he uses to kill the girl in the house after he steals a knife from the Elrod's home. Overall, it's a simple, clear knife, you know, no blood on it. Simple, smooth handle, but very nicely done. Like the ridges on the bottom there. We've had this before in other sets as well, so yeah. Next, we have the scalpel. This is probably the best weapon to put Michael with because he uses this throughout the film. It's got a nice ridges at the bottom, nice detail, a nice sort of shape. Very thin piece, so it might be, you know, you might lose it if you drop it. But overall, this piece we've had in sets before, like the others, and there's not much to it really other than it's a nice piece. Last but not least, we got a hammer. This is a claw hammer, I think. This is what he uses to kill the security guard. I forgot his name. Basically the Paul Blart mall cop looking guy from Halloween 2. And it's just a clear hammer. I wish we got a bit of blood on it because we've got this clear hammer in sets before. And overall, there's not much to it. It's just a nice clear hammer with a nice smooth handle. It's quite bulky, which I like about it. So yeah, but other than that, it's the same hammer. Next bits we're looking at are the guns. They're both the same gun, so I'll only look at one really. A nice piece. I think the guns are a great addition. This is what Loomis uses. And it really is sculpted well with all the ridges and everything. And the handle looks really nice. It's got a nice texture around the bottom there where I'm stroking my thumb. It's a really nice piece. And on the other side, it's the same as well. So it's a nice piece. Both nice guns. Next, we have the lighter. This is Loomis's hand sculpt holding the lighter. The lighter does look a bit dodgy, but it's hard to make a lighter piece, I will admit. I would have liked if the lighter bit was translucent, like the flames in the back there. But, beggars can't be choosers. I do like this, and I might display him holding it up as Michael's on fire. So yeah, this is quite cool. Next, we have this pumpkin. It's not the same pumpkin from the Halloween 2 Ultimate Michael Myers single set, but it is a nice addition nevertheless. It's the poster pumpkin with the skull inside the pumpkin. Next, we have the separate headpiece, and this, like I said, I think they did make a different sculpt for the Michael mask, because the Michael mask in the original Ultimate figure didn't look this cool, and it didn't look this detailed either, and I think this is just an Ultimate headpiece. Really do love the blood dripping down the face there, really accurate with the film. I think it looks absolutely beautiful, the hair as well. The colouring on the mask is just all great. Last but certainly not least is the fire bits. I'll show this one here. They're all the same around, but essentially this is the main chest piece that will go around Michael's neck. You can see the ridges there, my fingers. It's really nice. It's quite a soft plastic, a bit hard but soft as well, and you can just sort of play around with it, and that's what I'm going to be displaying Michael with. It's going to be really beautiful. Most of the effects on, excluding one piece. I'll have to see where that goes. I'm not too sure. But these figures right next to each other right here look amazing. Loomis with his jacket on, with his gun. And if I put him to the side just for a second, let's take a look at this really delicate sort of thing I've done. Now, the fire pieces for me right now are a bit delicate. Maybe I just have to get used to them. They don't really stick on as I thought they would. But you know what, I might have to just get used to them, and maybe I've not put them all in the right place. I think these go on the legs. They look like they do. Maybe they go on the arms. I don't know. They just seemed a bit loose when I put them on the arms, though. This is definitely the chest piece, though, and this is the face piece. The good thing about the face piece is if you take it off and we have a closer look at it, you can see on the inside that there's like two bits here, and those stick into Michael's eyes, so they actually plug in. So you can actually probably use this on a different Michael mask if you want. I think he looks amazing on fire. Kind of reminds me of the stunt that Dick Warlock did at the end of Halloween 2. I remember hearing that he actually got burnt marks because of the zipper on the flame suit. So really brave job on him for doing that fire stunt. The flames here just really replicate the movie for me. I definitely do love the way they look. Let's see if we can try and make the flames look a bit more realistic. If I can try and turn the light red. Oh boy, that looks menacing. Look at that. Whoa, the flames look really good with that lighting. Wow, blue lighting and those flames go really well. I do love the look on that. You can see Michael's face in the flames, that emotionless face still staring at you even though it's half on fire. I really do love the effects on this thing, and I think they are just amazing. But anyways, that has been my look at the Halloween 2 Ultimate Michael Myers and Dr. Loomis double pack set. I really do love this so much. It's definitely something I've been waiting for. I just want to thank Mad About Horror again for delivering it in such a good time. I think I remember ordering it last week, and they delivered it quite quickly. So I'm very happy about that. I'm definitely so pleased to have it now. Going to be displaying Michael in the fire right there, and I'm going to be displaying Loomis probably with the jacket, holding the lighter. But anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this sort of short review and unboxing of the figures. Hope you've enjoyed, and I'll see you all later.